Raed Jarrar. He's a policy director at the nonprofit Dawn and joins us live from Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for being with us on the program. The last we heard regarding the activists is that they're being taken to Israel's notorious Kitzot prison. What are some of the conditions that they may face and even poor treatment they may be subject to?
Thank you for having me on the show. Unfortunately, we have seen this happen over and over again when the Israeli government sends their forces to violate international law yet again and intercept flotillas that are meant to send humanitarian aid to Gaza. There is absolutely no reason for the Israeli military to be intercepting these boats in international waters. What happened in the past is that Israel mistreats and kidnaps all of these flotilla members to Israel, interrogates them, puts them through a very inhumane process before deporting them to their home countries.
Can you just talk to us a bit more about what exactly these activists, some of who have been through this process before, exactly go through during that interrogation process?
It varies, and we are following their situation minute by minute. There are a few Palestinian attorneys inside of occupied Palestine, 1948 Palestine, who have been sending updates very regularly on what's going on with the arrested activists. Some of them are deported within the first day. Some of them are kept overnight in different kind of conditions. There is really no method to the madness. The Israeli war machine, the Israeli death and torture and humiliation machine has no logic. There is no prediction for what will happen. Some people are deported on day one. Some people are kept for multiple days, interrogated, and kept in very difficult conditions as a part of a punishment for their attempts to break the Israeli siege. So we have to wait until they're all out. Of course, knowing all of these activists, every single time I see interviews with them or I see messages from them, they all say the same, which is, this is not about us. And don't focus on what's going on to us. We're here as messengers to shed a light on an ongoing genocide that's going on in Gaza. We're here as messengers to say that the world has to stop its silence. Mm-hmm. The world has to pay attention to what's going on in Gaza.
Let's talk about that a bit, because we are waiting to hear an official response from Hamas on Trump's plan, which many say will legitimize Israel's occupation of Gaza and ultimately won't bring a long-lasting peace.
Yeah, I think there is. This is the time that we're waiting for Palestinians to respond. This is an issue much bigger than one Palestinian faction. I think Hamas is one of the groups that are involved in this negotiations. Many other Palestinian groups in Gaza and outside of Gaza are also involved. The plan that is presented by the United States is obviously a plan that is biased, and the United States has not been an honest broker for peace. The U.S. is not a neutral player here. The United States is an active participant in genocide. The U.S. has been sending Israel weapons and money and giving Israel political support at the United Nations Security Council for the past 2 years. If it was not for the United States, Israel would not have been able to conduct its genocide in Gaza to date. So any proposal that comes from the U.S., of course, it is biased. The U.S. is a part of the problem. The U.S. is not going to help save Palestinians or push for freedom in Palestine. I think the international community and many of the Arab and Muslim countries that met with President Trump in the last couple of weeks have pushed towards some sort of a plan that would end the daily killing in Gaza. Now, that plan is focused at two main things here. We're talking about an immediate halt of killing, of starvation, stopping the bombs and allowing food to go in. That's like the first track that many people have been pushing for. The other track is ending the end game for Israel, which is ethnic cleansing.
Right.
What Israel has been saying publicly is different than what their actions have showed us in Gaza, because their actions in the past 2 years have been aimed to pushing Palestinians out of Gaza to the Sinai Desert. It's an ethnic cleansing campaign. And I think this plan tries to also say that Palestine is for Palestinians, Gaza belongs to the Palestinians of Gaza, and they have to stay there. They have the right to stay, and if they choose to leave, they have the right to go back. I think these two things in the plan are important. There are many other parts of the plan that are questionable regarding timelines and maps and details about the Israeli withdrawal.
Well, we are keeping a close eye on Hamas's much-awaited response. Raed Jarrar, thank you so much for being with us here on TRT World.